Yeah.
Lord. So you really think this is a dope album, Reg?
Yes.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
We'll
Mm-mm.
talk. We'll
Nope.
talk about.
Hell no.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
All right.
But compared to other Ella albums after Phenomenon, then yeah,
Mm.
Well, shit. How does this stack up with all his other bad albums of the 2000s?
way better than all the other bad
He's
albums.
been on
You
the
think
worst
so?
run of his career since like
Way,
since since the GOAT album.
Lord.
way better. I mean,
Mm-mm.
that's why I was looking at myself like,
Drop
y'all.
drop the link in the chat for Christian, yo.
Now, if I drop it in the chat, then everybody's gonna start coming. I'm
Well,
gonna send it to Christian
so
on
you can
Instagram.
block them. That's
Pause.
why you have the right, you have the power in your hands. Like I don't
I
understand.
know. I'm just gonna send it to Instagram and shit because motherfuckers try to come on the show when I should dropped it on the chat. I was like,
Yeah, if
yo,
it was me, I would just block motherfuckers. If you ain't warranted on here, there's no reason to jump on.
Especially if you've never heard of the person that we're reviewing.
Exactly.
exactly.
That's a
This ain't no,
waste of time.
We ain't
this
talking
ain't no
about
open,
Tupac today. We ain't talking about Tupac.
this ain't no open invite, nigga. Like, oh, also, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna also talk about the song "Crime Stories" and Jack the Ripper, like the songs that was also gonna be on the cassette too.
Yeah, it was on the cassette, yo. I
Yeah,
remember.
Should have been left off the album. You know, that would have
'Cause
been better.
I didn't talk about Crime Stories in the original review I did.
You
So
didn't. What a shame. I don't think nobody's gonna
Good,
listen.
You're right.
good
You can hear me?
reason.
You're right. You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear
yeah,
you.
What up?
It's
Yo,
good.
sorry, I was eating. Sorry, I was eating. I'm just.
you don't have to yell, boss.
It's all
We
good.
hear
We
you.
eat and we drink on here too.
All right.
We smoke,
Especially
all
especially
that.
Reg.
Well, Red smokes. Red smokes on
I
here.
wrote one.
You know.
Yeah, I know. I wrote a lot of notes. I just listened to album like 2 hours ago. And I wrote all the notes.
Okay.
Fam, you don't have to yell. Like we can hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
I
you're
didn't
right.
write too
Okay.
much about this album because I don't like it. So props to you for doing all that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, well. There's some songs I don't care about on this album. We'll talk about it.
Yo, I don't know if you're yelling, but lower your mic volume a little bit. I don't know if you're yelling though.
You said you're right. You can hear me.
I
Yeah,
can hear you.
you good.
Okay. Okay. I think it's the volume. Yeah. It ain't going
Yo,
crazy.
Ty, you heard about OG?
Yeah, he out for the next game.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can still win without him. We good.
Yeah.
Tibbs finally played the bench, which is what I need. We need him to play the bench. Play Alex Burks. Play, Deuce.
Precious. You
Yeah,
know, they just let that one slip away last night.
yeah. That's all right. They in the end play desperate. That's okay. That's what happens with teams are desperate. They know they're gonna get their ass beat.
Yup.
What was the score?
It was like 111, 106 or something like that.
Yeah.
But we got them tomorrow. We
Yeah.
gonna bust that ass tomorrow.
Yeah. Fine. The last time the Knicks won their championship was like 51 years ago, I think.
40.
And your point would be
43
what?
years. 43 years. They won before I was born.
I think it's 51 years because the first championship the Knicks won was 70, and the last one was 73. That was their second one.
Are you trying to make a point here or something?
Nah.
Oh, okay. All right. Just making sure.
We good. This is our year. We good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, New York going crazy today.
Yeah. The city's lit, and they're supposed to. We got teams that are winning. The Rangers are winning. The Knicks are winning. The Yankees. Like this is our time.
Notice he didn't say the Mets.
Well, the Mets. I think the Mets are gonna be a wild card. I know people are saying they're gonna be bad. They're not a bad team.
I'm
Yeah,
just waiting for them to give Pete Alonso that damn money, man. I don't know what's taking so fucking long, man.
Yeah. I'll be back. I'll be back real quick. Reg, give me a minute. I'll be back.
No problem. Take your time, boss.
Yo, Reg, I was listening to Shindelis yesterday. I was listening to Shindelis yesterday.
Who?
The Shindelis.
Oh,
The Chandela, was it like a group from the 60s or some shit?
Nah, they're kind of like a recent, like a current group. It's not that current, but they remind me like a '60s girl group. Like they're like 3 members, I believe.
Got you.
How I got introduced to him, you know JR from R&B Representatives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He mentioned them when he was on Apartment 5B podcast and stuff like that. He mentioned them a lot. And I'm like, I need to go hear this. And they're actually pretty good.
Definitely. Send me some stuff whenever you're free.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Sorry I missed the last stream on the you know what beef is talking about. Everybody talking about now.
No, you good. I understand if you're busy.
Yeah. Well, to my opinion, it's not on the same level as other beefs in the 90s. It's not the same as the other beef in the 90s. I mean, yeah. Yeah, Kendrick eat the Drake, but we already knew about Drake before Kendrick said some shit.
Definitely.
Yo, Tyson, Reg, I got a question. What do you think? What do you think? Like, is when you think Drake fell off, in your opinion?
me personally, I never cared for him, so you can ask Reggie that question.
Reg,
To be honest, nothing was the same when he first fell off to me.
it's a combination between none was the same and because when I saw the video for Worst Behavior, I'm like, really, Drake, what the fuck are you doing? What Lil Wayne told you, man? What Wayne told you to be yourself. That's what Wayne said. Wayne told Drake to be yourself. Now Drake trying to be anybody now.
Especially appropriating Atlanta culture a lot too.
Yeah, not knowing Atlanta culture, British culture, Jamaican culture, Spanish culture. I mean, he appropriating shit. I don't know. It's just me. I'd rather if I say I can't compare be a bad rapper to another bad rapper. I might sound fucked up, but I'd rather listen to Ja's later work than listen to Drake rest of Drake's shit.
What's up, Cruz? How you doing? What's up, Antoine?
Yeah, and also I'm just realized something. I don't know, just me. I was talking to myself like, why 50? Because 50 Cent ended Ja Rule's career, but he did the same shit Ja Rule did later on, like the love, like he did. I think he did Candy Shop and everything, the love songs and shit. Maybe it's industry standards at the time. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Try. I was talking to Reg about something. What in the 2000s? I was talking to myself. I was talking to my stepdad. Like I was like a month earlier. He was like because 50 like and then Ja Rule's momentum, and then 50 just did the same shit what Ja Rule did. I don't know if it's just me or it's just label standards.
What you mean?
Because 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 50 ended Ja Rule's career and made fun of him for doing love songs, and 50 turned around and said the same shit.
Nah, Ja Rule's fans turned on him because 50 had all the momentum. That's what that was about.
Yeah.
But
You
I
had
was
to
still
be there
fucking
during that time.
with Ja. Remember, I was on the Murder Inc. Street team, so all this shit was going on. And we had 50 and we had Ja, and I was a fan of both of them.
Yeah, the craziest part about 50 Cent and Ja was that I only got one thing 50 Cent related, and that's the Your Life's on the Line 12-inch I got. And for Ja Rule, I got like 3 of his albums. I got Vanity VT,
Right.
Rule 336, that Pain is Love. But not the cover everybody saw, but the other cover I bought from Europe.
Right.
And also got the Earth God Possessed the Murderers. I bought it from Europe too.
Yeah, that was a dope album.
You talking about the Murderers compilation?
Yeah. I bought it for like $2 on Discogs.
Dope. That's a good price for that.
And that's the same website I bought the OG pressing of NERDs and such with the original Neptune's production for $30.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the R&B version for that album though. I don't think all the rocks. I don't like the rock version. It don't fit for all the songs on there.
Yeah.
It's like he was trying too hard.
Yeah.
For which album?
The Neptune, the Nerd. You don't listen to Nerd, right? You can't stand the Neptunes.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that album too, but yeah, you're right. That rock.
There was like 2 different versions of that album.
I hated that rock version of Lap. Oh my god, that was trash.
I didn't care for that one.
You're right. So you heard the OG one.
Even that song, even the OG is not even the best thing ever, but still, I'd rather listen to OG than the rock version.
Yeah, that's crazy because I downloaded that album before I even bought it. That's the same thing I bought, like, because I was one more thing before we do this. I was watching. I think it was Unique Access. I watched. I think it was years ago. He did it. I think it was I forgot what's the guy's name, but he was interviewing Antoinette. She said after 2 hours she just left the rap business.
Yeah,
I actually like Antoinette.
She was dope.
Because I downloaded the first album. That's actually pretty dope. Mm-hmm. The second album one was a different story.
I haven't heard the second. I've heard some songs from the second album, but to be honest, I'm still a Light fan. I have to be shown by. I'm still a Light fan to this day. So fuck it.
She got a new album coming out too.
I heard. I heard Rhapsody's new song with Erykah Badu. That shit fire too.
She did like an interview with Erykah.
I'm ready to start whenever you guys are.
Let's do this.
I know. I don't try to
do it. Let's do it.
What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. Got a full house again. We got Try in the building with me, who probably does not want to talk about this album today.
Really don't. How did you know?
Well, you know, I have powers, so yeah. I got my homeboy Ant with me because he said this was his worst album. He said this was his worst album, so I kind of want to hear his thoughts. And then I got Christian with me, who he just wants to come on. I guess he likes, or he has some things to say about this album too.
What's up?
So, you guys read the title. I was not expecting to do another review on LL Cool J, but I was just like, you know what? I've been bumping this album a lot recently, so this is going to be a review of Walking with the Panther, his third album right here. And yes, I do have this album and shit.
I have it somewhere. I just got look.
I have the best songs from this album on the greatest hits. The best 4 songs on this album is on the greatest hits.
Let me guess. Jiggling Baby, I'm not that type of guy.
No, that ain't on there. Nope, that wasn't no big hit. Big old butt.
Let me check. Let me guess.
Jack the Ripper and Going Back to Cali.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
See,
I already got the copy. I got the jewel case one.
Got you. I'm trying to get the cassette version of Walking with the Panther, to be real with you.
Why?
for Jack the Ripper and Crime Story. Cause you know I'm a collector. I'm a collector like that. I have like 4 copies of Thriller, man.
Y'all, don't dare put that album in.
I'm not. But you know
like
how
that's where you were going for a second there.
No, I'm just saying I'm a completer. Like
I'm an Eric boy. Like y'all be wasting your money. One format is enough for me.
But anyway, so we've already talked about every LL Cool J album. I mean, Radio, Bigger and Deffer, Mama Said Knock You Out, 14 Shots, Go, 10, Talk. So we talked about every LL Cool J album. But I do want to talk about this album again because I was like, you know what? This album gets so much hate from a lot of people. And a lot of motherfuckers say, oh, this is like his sellout album. This is like the worst album in history in hip hop. I'm just like, okay. Even Complex Magazine, everything want to put this on one of the worst hip hop fails and shit.
I agree with them. I agree.
What
I usually don't agree with Complex, but for this one, I do agree with them.
Here's the thing.
I'd rather listen to Walk Around Panther over Mace's Double Up. Everyone's going back. Hell, I'd rather listen. Since all the trash that's coming out.
Hey,
not only rap today. Hell, I'd rather listen to. You never heard the Zards. I'd rather listen to that over Divine Star's second album.
Hey, yo, Christian, let's not talk over people because Ant was about to say something and stuff.
All right.
Yeah. So here's the thing. 1989 was a strange year for Def Jam because you gotta remember the Beastie Boys had just left. You know what I'm saying? And then Third Base came out, and I think Russell was just like, "All right, put out another album. Fuck it." And this is what we got that came out of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, wait, what? And then there's a few songs on here like he's yelling. I'm like, what are you yelling for, man?
It's terrible.
It was on that what is it? It was on You're My Heart. It's supposed to be a but he's yelling through the whole damn thing. Like, what are you yelling for, man?
That was bad.
Man. You know what's crazy?
Was that supposed to be I Need Love Part 2 or something? Because if it was, that was a very aggressive I Need Love Part 2.
You know what's crazy? I'm sure I found some shit about this album that I just knew. I just didn't know about before. But this was supposed to have been a double album, believe it or not. Oh God, no.
That was a double album. I did not know that.
Russell, smart move. Thank you.
Not like a double vinyl album, because CDs weren't really the popular thing for hip hop at the time too. Right. And you guys should know that when he did Bigger and Deffer, he had the LA Posse, doing the production, DJ Pooh's production. But Russell, I think he had some issue with the money because he didn't pay them niggas, because they were supposed to have done this album too, but they didn't. The only person that remained on this album was on Bobcat. You know what I'm saying? So Bobcat still remained on this album. And so you still have people like, Rick Rubin and Bomb Squad doing a thing for this album as well too. And shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And then there was also this hip hop peace conscious concert that happened in 1989 where he got booed at and stuff like that too. Because people just thought he was not about that life, even though he wrote MC Light's verse on Self-Destruction. He dropped one of the best verses on that KRS One compilation that Healed the World, not the Michael Jackson, the one with like Just Eyes and
Freddie Fox.
Yeah, that joint. Yeah.
Run DMC.
Right. It wasn't Run DMC, it was just Jam Master Jay and DMC.
Right. Yeah. Right. Because Run was going through, I think he was going through some shit at that time too. And
the crazy thing about it's funny you mentioned Bobcat. He's the only one produced on the LA Posse to produce something on this album. He also did it in '89, right?
You said you did what?
He also did in 1989, right? He produced for K9 Posse's debut album, which is Eddie Murphy's Brothers, I believe. and also he signed. He was on the same label. He was signed to Crypt Clive's label, and he put out an album on that label that same year.
And he didn't Bobcat do stuff on 14 Shots to the Dome?
Yes, and Mama Said Knock You Out too.
Okay.
I try to figure out what the name is. It was a weird ass title.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it too.
Yeah, it was like '89. It was on Arista, I believe.
I like how Red just created a whole different name for Clive Davis that people go by now. People Clive. Before him, nobody was saying that.
Hey,
I don't know. It's just me. I looked at a lot of labels trying to get into hip hop. Like Aristo's like one of the last labels to try to dumb us out the hip hop party, I believe. I mean, they're like late. It was LaFace because, mind you, before Arista, Mercury had the Atlantic, Elektra. But hell, we all know Jive been putting shit before all the Teen Pop took over that shit.
Right.
Yeah, they fucked over Souls. They fucked over Souls of Mischief's second album. To be real with you,
definitely.
Yeah, because like the last 2-3 labels, I think I down in my head on the label part, and that happened in the late '90s were EMI, Motown, and Arista. That was it. Everything else was it.
Yeah, because Motown, they were on that Boyz II Men, Another Bad Creation, the Queen Latifahs, and Erykah Badu. Motown had a good '90s. I'm not gonna lie, they had a good round lineup in the '90s, and Stevie Wonder was still there.
Yeah, but they didn't always promote their artists. Horace Brown, Miss Jones.
Don't even get me.
Dougie Fresh was on there.
There was an interview. You ever seen that documentary Motown 40 from '98?
Yeah.
There was an interview. They were talking about how Berry Gordy, he didn't know how to like really do the fucking music video and stuff like that too. Because let's just say like the bar Rhythm of the Night is a perfect example. Big album, but let's be real. The title track, that's what everybody remembers from that album. Even though they had that one other song he performed, Facts of Life, and that was also Miami Vice. You Got That Look, some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk more about that album next week. That's pretty much a de facto El DeBar's solo album. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, God.
One more thing. They didn't promote the rap backs either, like in the late 80s or 90s. Like Jesse West was on that label at one point. Third Eye was on, aka Third Eye. He was on that label at one point. He was like the first rapper to sign the label. Hell, I think MC Trouble was on that label as well. Rest in peace, MC Trouble, by the way.
Trouble, yeah, rest in peace to Trouble. Yeah. There was another rapper on Motown, but I can't think of him now and shit like that. But what I think Andre
they had like a hip hop subdivision called Mad Sounds Recordings.
Yeah,
it was just like
he came out with I think 9 Lives was on Motown.
Yeah, that was on Motown. Yeah, that was a very underrated album. Niggas try to talk shit about that album. I don't understand. Hell, that's another third album too, like Walking with the Panther, that gets underrated. But we'll talk about it.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
No.
All right, guys.
Y'all saw it.
All right, guys. Let's let Rush talking shit.
Shit. It's not about me talking about shit. It's just I just gotta say that shit. But anyway, so I want to do something a little different with these reviews from this point forward. I'm going to talk more about like how certain albums we have different versions with different track listing, right?
Right.
I want to talk more about those exclusive tracks like Jack the Ripper, Crime Stories. You know what I'm saying? Even though to some of y'all might not make a difference to some people in this panel, but I just want to do something a little different. I should have done this with the Baduism album when we did that shit a couple weeks ago, but I wasn't thinking all the way through. It was busy time. But I'm gonna start doing that more with these reviews because I got that Jodeci Diaries and Mad Band coming up very soon.
Let's go.
Yes. Yeah. So I got some heat coming, y'all. I got some heat. Yeah. Shit. But anyway, also with this cover, this infamous cover right here.
I know the female views is gonna be through the roof that night.
So yeah, they were actually influenced by this Latin album from this guy named Ruben Blades called Isis del Solar, which I have not even seen that cover and stuff like that too. I'll probably just post it up here.
And for the uninformed people who don't know, Ruben Blades is the guy that was in Spike Lee's movie, especially More Better Blues, where he called him a giant pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. That was the gambler guy.
Yep.
Oh shit.
He's an actor too, Ruben Blades.
Yes. And
who the fuck is this bitch ass? Who the fuck is this bitch ass motherfucker, man?
Block him.
Nigga, it's my fucking podcast. If I want to say some shit.
I'm so sad. Who the fuck? What did he say?
He said the cover for Walker Panther is inspired by this Ruben Blades album. What they had a Panther on it, so I'll try to find it.
It's cool, all right. But you know what? Let's get started with this review. So let's get started with the first track, Dropping Them. Nice way to kick off the album, in my opinion, and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Just LL doing his thing lyrically and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Nice way to kick off. The beat was done by what's his name? What's it? Battle Cat. Nice little beat and everything like that. So yeah, fire, John.
The beat was dope. I like it.
Oh wow, one track you like so far.
That Battle Cat from the West Coast. That Battle Cat or somebody.
That Battle Cat from the West Coast.
Yo, what? Get the fuck? Are you serious?
I like the beat.
That's the same Battle Cat.
Notice I said I like the beat. I didn't say I like the song. I like the beat.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Yo, I'm fucking blown away right now, yo.
I like the beat. I thought the beat was fire.
Oh my god, like that's crazy.
So you know what?
There's songs on here like where I like the beat, but I don't like the song, and I don't like what LL was saying. But the beat, some of the beats are okay.
Yeah, this beat was hard. Pause. Yeah. Salute to the legend, Battle Cat.
Yeah.
It's me next. Wait, it's me next.
Yeah.
That's actually a good way to start the album. I like the song. I think that's a good way to start the album. I think in the beginning, I think they used they didn't sample the meters, I believe, because I think it sounded like the meters, I believe. I think it's 2 meters songs from the meters, because I know one of the samples is a song from the meters. I think it was the meter sample.
Yeah, Groovy Lady was one of them.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Block that nigga again. He back. Why you on here?
Yeah, I like the song. I think it's dope.
You should tell him that. Nah, I ain't gonna say.
Raping people is evil? Okay. Thank you.
I'm not sweating about it. I just delete and block and ban. That's all I do. I'm in a good mood today to cuss anybody out today, honestly. Surprisingly. Yo, hey, I just saw your message. You just stupid. Anyway, so I wonder, you know it's crazy.
And I was actually watching that movie last night, yo.
That's a classic. It's a classic movie right there. Goodfellas.
So you said you were all right, Spider.
Anyway.
Right.
All right. Next song called "Smoking Dopin'."
Oh my god.
This is another interesting song right here and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? This is not an anti-drug song.
That's how
this is not an anti-drug song by any means and shit like that. You said what?
On something when he did this album.
I mean, it's the 80s. It's the 80s and shit. What do y'all expect?
You know,
it's the 80s and shit. You know, but
you know, like, can we talk about how annoying this damn hook is? What were you like
smoking?
While you was no, I'm thinking about the other song. Wait a minute, is it this one? You know, it's this one. What's up with the yeah, yeah? What the fuck? Yo,
oh shit!
Like, were you having sex with one of the girls on that Source cover or something, and she had you doing that shit? Like, what the fuck, man? Oh my god, that's got to be one of the most annoying hooks in hip hop history, yo. Like for real. And we've heard some bad ones, but this is definitely top one on the list. I'm just
I actually
saying,
like
man.
the hook. I actually like the hook.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Yo, this shit is trash.
I felt like it was something. It was something different. It's something different from LL.
It was something different and bad.
Bad.
There you go.
Very, very bad. This is fucking Charles Smith missing those layups bad, yo.
God.
The title I don't like either. Smoking, doping. No. Come on now. This is a man that had a title called Pink Cookies in a Plastic Bag Getting Crushed by Buildings. Is this what you give us? Smoking, doping? No. That's
same. Yeah, the same. Yeah, and the same guy on starting his verse on Flavor in the Year remix and stuff like that. Well, whatever he shared, whatever the hell he said in the beginning.
And the fact that he performed that verse live.
That verse was bad too. That he blow delicious.
Blow kisses. Stevie delicious.
Garbage.
And little known fact, that was really a he-she dancing in that video.
I know. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know because So No Joke talked about that.
Wow.
Also, no, off topic. I think they upload the Tunnel documentary on YouTube for free now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the song and the beat, but I agree with Tyson. The chorus was sound like he smashes all three of the girls on the back cover of the or we on some ski, like some rappers used to end their rap names back in the 80s.
Right. Yeah, I definitely know what you mean and shit.
Like MC Love Child. We know who that is, don't we?
I mean, that's the only thing I didn't understand. Then in the 80s, why they ended the rap names with the word ski on it.
Right.
Oh.
Hey, I don't
like Cool Roski, Joe Ski Love.
Right.
Oh man.
Maybe they like to go skiing in their private time, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
All right. Next song we got is Fast Peg. This song is just like the title. It's literally like 1 minute long, but it's actually a socially conscious song. It tells a story about this girl named Peg, who was pretty much like, a girl of the streets and everything like that too. And she was down with some mobsters. She was like a mobster's girlfriend. And pretty much, she did one false move and she ended up swimming with the fishes, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So this song right here was pretty interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's only 1 minute long. It definitely shows his storytelling ability, which I feel like some of his storytelling on this album kind of gets a little underrated. You know what I'm saying? So this one was pretty solid. I wish this was a longer song though.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
It was a dope track.
Probably one of the best songs on this album.
Yes.
Yes.
The storytelling was good, and they're talking about Peg, chasing after the ballers, and she had a man. Her man ended up getting her shot and killed at the end of the story. And when LL is saying, her boyfriend's down with the MOB, driving around in a 300E, truck jewelry and all that, talking about my man can't fall black. I like it. I just thought it was. Why was it so short? Like a minute, and it was played out like an interlude.
We had 5 minutes.
Huh?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off. My fault.
No, I was saying like it was too short. Like for him, and he told a good story within that short amount of time. I just thought it should have been a full track. But this was actually a good song.
Yeah, but we have 5 minutes. Those half-ass love songs, but we'll talk about that.
Oh boy, shit. Well, one of them is worse than the others. Way worse than the others. Okay, no, I'm saying I like the story time. I'm agreeing with Rez. I wish it was longer. Also, I think
Yes.
because I heard that after in the beginning after the he said funky. I think I heard that before. I
Right.
heard on I think it was a song on the Boomerang. Matter of fact, it was a song on the Boomerang soundtrack, I believe.
Hey,
It was a
LL.
song on the Boomerang. They used that. They sampled that on the Boomerang soundtrack. The funky. That was on the. I think that they sampled that on the boom. It was a song on the Boomerang soundtrack. Let me think. It was Reverse of a Dog. That's the name of the song. Reverse of a Dog. It was Damian Dame, Holland Plays Monsters, TLC, and Tony Braxton on that song. But it was called Verse of a Dog. But they credit us to the Face Cartel, I believe.
yeah, I know which one you're talking about too.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. That's actually one of my favorite songs off the soundtrack, I believe. Actually, my second favorite.
Definitely.
First
All
being
right.
the ironically hot sex on a platter, I believe.
That was a great song.
There's a
Hey,
story
hot sex
behind
on the
that
platter.
video.
That was a great song, definitely.
Yep. We already talked about that. How Rex and Effects and Teddy Riley whooped his ass and shit.
That's why he was looking like Rey Mysterio.
Right. He had a mask on in the video.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Meanwhile, Teddy Riley hasn't made dope shit since '98 and shit, but that's another story for a different day.
Well.
Yeah, crazy about yeah. Same time, around that same time, they beat up Q10. I think tried to move to Virginia, I believe. Either a year later, I don't know. Because I think he said in an interview that he moved to Virginia to get away from the violence in Harlem.
He moved
Teddy.
somewhere. I don't know if it's Virginia though.
Yeah, he moved to. Yeah, he was from Harlem and he moved to Virginia.
I want to say Virginia Beach. He moved there,
Oh wow.
and ironically, one of my uncles live in Virginia Beach right now.
Virginia's
Okay,
good.
next
My
song.
grandparents live down there. It's very slow. It's slower down there. It's very different.
Definitely.
Yeah, because
Clap.
my uncle in Virginia Beach is my mom's younger brother, and the one down in South Carolina is actually my older brother. It's her older brother.
All right.
All
Clap.
right. Next song is Clap
Your hands.
Oh my God.
This song right here was
very plausible. If you know.
Tell me you don't like this song either.
I fucking hate this song.
I actually like this song.
I
actually like this song.
Why?
I know the second verse. The second verse has some possible lines you talk about. I know what you're talking about.
There is only one plausible line, which I'm not gonna say. And if you've heard this album before, which we all have, the people in the comments should go back and listen. You will agree with me.
Yeah.
This is obviously, unequivocally.
Yeah, definitely.
I think I said that right. One of the worst songs of his career.
Yeah, I can't even say the line, but if I said it, I would have been in under the jail like what his name is like Diddy Puff Daddy or Drug Dealer, whatever the fuck his name is.
But yeah, I was saying
I'll be under jail.
I was saying that this song right here was pretty dope and everything like that too. The beat, this was one beat I wished it could have been a little bit better. It just it had like one of those lo-fi beats because he was doing that spoken word flow, which I'm gonna talk more about that throughout this album. And sometimes it's hit or miss because he started out with the I Need Love track, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the beat was pretty good. I didn't realize until years later that he flipped the cheer sample towards the end when he was doing the DJ scratches, which is one of Tri's favorite shows and stuff like that too. I have to mention. But let me try to say you like this song, which I'm grateful.
I do like the song. I thought the beat was fire, and people talk about what Biggie said on Me and My Bitch. I'm like, when that album came out in '94, we didn't care about what he said. Like, yeah, it sounded suspect now. They bring it up many years later, but when he actually said it, we didn't care about that. We didn't look at Biggie no type of way because he said what he said on that song. And same with this, I thought the song overall was just a dope track. When he said the poetry specialist to take a dose of this, now think about it. Can you really come close to this? I like this flow on the track.
Well, try at least you're outside when it came out.
Yeah.
That and Biggie, but my generation, I can't stand my own generation right there. But people didn't know that line Biggie said that was a Richard Pryor reference.
Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Right. But I mean, many years later, social media is going to dissect what he said and it's suspect. But when 94, we didn't care about that.
Yeah, the same way they said they talked about cannabis line on second round knockout.
Right.
Yeah, man. And you know what's crazy? Other rappers have said some suspect shit other than that Biggie line and shit. I'm gonna be real with you and everything. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Biggie has some more questionable lines too from What's Beef about the fucking homie who likes to fuck kids, throw them over the bridge. I'm like, y'all don't talk about that line though, but y'all want to and shit like that, you know. But rappers say fucked up shit all the time.
Some people do not know how to call a spade a spade. At the end of the day.
Yeah, it seems like some bad boy rappers and bad boy records just said some weird shit, like a little bit of them. Like I heard, whoa, like a month ago, and I'm like, I heard this one line, like, okay, I was like, I don't understand it. Like, whoa, he said something. He said, I think he said switching lanes, and then plus I get brain from this chick, and then he said, and then the next line, I'm like, okay, what? I don't understand. But actually, I mean, Clappy Hands is okay. Not my favorite. That's it. That was it. But I just noticed that he kept using slow for he did in I Need Love, I believe. I Need Love and stuff. Like even on the previous track, to me it sounds like it.
Try you stupid. Anyway, now we're gonna get to the great shit on this album, Nitro.
The great shit.
Yes.
You're kidding?
Yes. Me? Nitro, yes. Come on. Come on. This is one of the best lyrical LL songs in the history. With the bomb squad production.
Yay!
Yo. Damn.
That Bomb Squad production, man. Like I wish Bomb Squad would have done some more shit with L on some real stuff, but it's not your typical Bomb Squad beat. It's not like your Public Enemy-esque 5,000 samples at once and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is just LL doing what he does best. I love the line where he says, "Mr. Smith, cause that ain't safe. I get you wide open like an uncut eighth. I write to fight, don't bite to reach heights. The mic makes right, give me the spotlight so I can prove the pen is mightier than the sword. LL hard as hell, the lyrical lord." I mean, and I look at myself, I'm like, this is the album niggas call soft, right? This is the album that niggas call soft. This is the album, but there's another song though we're gonna talk about. But come on,
the whole album ain't like Nitro though. The whole album ain't like that. Let's talk about that.
I'm not saying it has to be like Nitro, but still,
it was okay. I've heard better.
It was okay
from LL.
It was okay.
I've heard better from LL. I've heard better from the Bombs. The Bomb Squad gave BBD better shit than this.
That is.
Tell
true.
me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying.
True. You're not lying. I agree with you.
They gave all their great shit to Public Enemy. This was okay. It was good. It's not a whack song, but I think LL came harder than this. On
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like he was spitting hard, but you know, I've heard better.
It's okay. It's not one of my favorites. It's okay. It's cool.
Shout out.
I can listen to it compared to the next track we're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah. Shout out to my nigga Box Brown from the Classic Hip Hop 1973 to 2000 Facebook group. He said this album is straight classic material. I don't know if I call it a classic, but
whoa, you reaching?
Are y'all like sniffing glue or something? Is like what's going on here?
Hey, I told you this album has a fan base. I'm telling you, this album has a fan base and shit.
Well, if it has a fan base, I never met them before, so
Me neither. Where were they when this album came out?
They in Ohio or something? Like what the fuck?
Where were they when this album came out?
They probably
when Mama Said Knock You Out, came out, that was like his comeback album.
That was.
They probably
put it in the microwave.
try. They probably live in Pete Scale or fucking what's the other one? Nanuet.
Bro.
Oh boy.
It's different on the glue or the deodorant sticks or the markers instead. Some shit.
Right.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be a weird roller coaster. Starting with this. That's next.
Oh my god.
All right. Let's get this next song over with. You're My Heart. So
Hold on a second. Hold on. That's my reaction to the song.
Okay.
What in the blue hell was that?
Anyway,
When I hear it, that I'm sorry. I know I sound awkward. This is my reaction when I heard this song.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I just skipped it. I just thought it was bad.
as I was saying, as much as I reheard this album and everything like that too, the love songs still have not softened me. They're still the weakest part of the album. But I tried to listen. I tried to give them a shot. You know what I'm saying? I was like, maybe it's something I'm missing. But the beat, I don't know what was up with the beat though. It's like with all these love song beats, all these love songs on this album, what I just realized, they use this weird gothic synths for all these songs, like ding 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 ding, like some Legend of Zelda kind of shit.
This sounds like something that would have been in like a fucking John Hughes movie or something.
Right. 16 Candles.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the one. Like the montage scenes when everyone's all sad and shit like that, and then that main character has to make a choice about something. You know what I'm saying? Weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
You want 3 more? You just got them.
Yeah, someone sound like some John Hughes shit. Yeah, I'm talking about the good John Hughes before he went downhill.
Yeah,
before he went downhill.
Once he did Home Alone 3, that was a wrap.
Lord.
I was like, nah.
I thought Baby's Day Out was the start of the downfall.
John Hughes films, he ain't had no brothers in it.
I thought Baby's Day Out was the start of downfall.
You know what's crazy? It's funny you mentioned that because Todd Bridges, he did an interview with Vlad months ago. He said that he auditioned for Breakfast Club, but the director or whatever, they said that they just could not write for black people.
Damn.
Believe it or not.
Wow.
They told him that.
Well, I'm not watching Breakfast Club anymore.
Well, I'm not surprised.
I love it.
I can see Todd Bridges in that movie.
Yeah.
Todd would have killed that. Todd's dramatic acting gets underrated, man. I love his dramatic acting. Roots and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Even like
Everybody Hates Chris.
Hell, when he was on Young and Restless, I liked him on that shit. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, yeah, I never liked the love songs. I'm just gonna say that right from the gate. I never liked the love song. This one in particular was passable, but the one song I just have to talk about, the One Shot at Love. I'm gonna say my thoughts on that one.
Oh God, no.
Boy,
save it for that. But yeah, like I said earlier, this was like a very aggressive I Need Love Part 2, and for whatever reason, he was yelling and screaming all over the track. For what?
I'm saying.
Poor man's mixture of I Need Love and on the earlier track they done before I Need Love. But it got worse.
This song did not age well at all.
It didn't.
Yeah. I have no thoughts on this song. Just go to the next track.
It's bad.
All I said is bad.
Thank you. All right. Now, this might be another interesting LL Cool J song. I'm That Type of Guy. Okay, let's get this. This was not a good first single for the album. I don't know what shit Russell was sniffing on. He was like, "Yo, let's make this
had
shit."
To be some powerful shit, Reg.
Right. Because this was him doing that whole spoken word flow, but he's just talking about how he's that kind of nigga that would just fuck your girl and not knowing and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Some of these lyrics are just kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? You're that type of guy that gets suspicious. I'm that type of guy that say that put it delicious. Okay, Bill Cosby. You're that type of guy that has no idea. That's a sneaky, freaky brother sneaking in from the rear. And then the video, don't even get me started on the video.
Oh my God.
The James Bond.
Try. I can't believe Rob was playing this shit on Video Music Box back in the day, yo.
The video was bad.
Yeah, it was kind of cheesy.
Red ass,
very cheesy.
Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah.
I don't know which one's more cheesier. Big Daddy Kane get the job done or this one, because
no. Big Daddy Kane, that was way better than this shit.
Yes.
That I get the job done video?
Yes. Well, but he was a dancer. He was flashy at that time. What you mean?
Yeah.
You're the
hell. I didn't like that.
I've heard people say that, but Kane was in
his
bag.
Compare LL to Big Daddy Kane when it comes to dancing, Reg. Don't do that, yo.
I'm not saying dancing. I'm just talking about the music video. That's what I'm talking about.
But he was flashy. He had the shades on. He had the orange pants, the high top fades on.
Yeah.
That was his thing.
But it just like I don't know. The Smooth Operator video, that's a masterpiece in hip hop videos. But I get the job done. Just look low budget compared to Smooth Operator.
Well, I mean, it's a Teddy Riley produced track. How did you want the video to be? I mean, it's flashy. His New Jack Swing was hard.
I mean, Guy had better videos than that shit. Like, all Aaron Hall did was vibrate and fucking hump the floor and shit. Like, shit.
I have no problem with the King Joint. I thought the King Joint was fire.
Yeah.
Respect.
This is how bad this album is. We went from talking about this song to Kane. I get the job done.
This album is not bad. I don't know what y'all talking about. Shit. The love song.
Reg, did you ever review that album?
I reviewed every Kane album.
Where the fuck was I? God damn.
We haven't met yet. That's where.
What do you think about have the rap videos back like in the 80s? What's your thoughts now when you see them right now? After the first time you saw it?
Some of them age well. Some of them needed a story. They didn't make story lines for videos back then until Michael came out. And then he changed the whole game.
Yeah. But I thought it was overplayed to me, but the end of it was very cheesy.
Definitely.
I like the beat for this. That's about it.
Interesting. Yeah.
I don't think
out of all the whole Whisper shit. Yeah, the whole Whisper shit. That was like the worst one out of it.
What were you saying?
Either that. Oh, Josh.
No, I was saying I like the beat for the track, but I think like this is not a first single type of song. You know what I'm saying? And like the way that he sounded, and he's like doing the slick flow and shit. I didn't care for that. He just sounded bad on the song.
It's like he's trying to be something he's not, yo. Like
but who was he trying to be like? Like Kane? Who was he trying to sound like?
Man,
Rick, if you ask me.
Man,
I'm trying to think though, because there was another rapper trying to do that whispery kind of flow at that time. I'm trying to think who it was. I can't. It will come to me. But he had like 2 hits anyway. Wait a minute. Tone Loc. That's the one I was thinking about.
Oh God.
Tone Loc? Wild Thing?
Because Tone Loc had, but see with Tone Loc, he was doper with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that was original. I'm not trying to say LL was rapping like Tone Loc, but it kind of reminded me of Tone Loc in some songs, like Funky Cold Medina, for instance, and shit.
Damn.
Tone Loc was my dude. That album was class. I really was
dope.
I have to hear the second album though.
I actually like Tone. I like Tone Loc. I like the first album better than the second album, but I like the song he did. It was like 92, 93. It was called Funky West Side, I believe. It was like, or it's the other one. I think it was Funky West Side. The one that came out in 93, they put out.
I know what you're talking about. I think it came out on the soundtrack, right?
I believe it came out in 93. I'm not sure. It's the one where he had like, he He like you see that I did a video. He had the Jamaican dude and doing the chant and stuff like that, and then you see the Lawrence. You see him like I forgot what like the knots in his hair.
Yeah. I seen that like a thumbnail on YouTube, but I was scrolling through that shit. I have to hear that shit though. Got you.
It seems like people starting around the late '80s trying to be hard, unlike Solo, like MC Hammer tried to be hard, Young MC tried to be hard. Hell, Redhead Kingpin tried to be hard.
That UMC's album you requested us, that second album, that Unleashed was trash.
Garbage.
Boy, I was like, this is the first album. I can vibe to the first album, but that second album, I was like, Jesus, y'all trying to be like Das Effects and Onyx at the same time and shit.
Yeah, that was weird. That was a weird time. Like,
yeah.
Okay, I'm on. What am I supposed to think? What's the name of the group that Redhead Kingpin replaced the FBI? But I actually like the other albums. But I try to what's the name of the group. He had two things like '93, but after that he just went on to produce for other people.
You talking about Red Hot Leviathan? Is that who you talking about?
No, Redhead Kingpin. He had like two singles in '93, and he had an album out, and he had a different group.
I remember him, but I didn't listen to him though back in the day.
It was Private Investigators. That's the group's name to replace FBI. The Private Investigators. Yeah, I'm like in '93. But I read something about I think Redhead Kingpin said that that's the album he liked because the rest of the albums he didn't like because it wasn't even him. Because I believe he was on Virgin.
All right. Next song. Probably my favorite song on this album. Why do you think they call it Dope?
This is your favorite song on this album?
Yo. This is my favorite song. Yes.
Oh, man.
Just the way he started off. Warning, MC stand back. You better take a chill and observe the skill of the man who can. So I was like, yo, hold up. I have to pause that shit.
I think he needed a damn sequel. That's what he needed after he did this damn track.
Y'all telling me y'all don't like this song. I know y'all not gonna see it. Tell me.
It's okay. It's not great.
Okay.
I actually like that song. That's actually my second favorite on that album.
Like I said, I think he needed a damn.
Nacho be my third.
Fucking decaf after this, because
so.
Why do you think they call it Dope?
I was gonna say 5, but I put 3. But the version on one song on the album is not on that album. It's one of my favorites. No, it was a single, but it was not the version I like. But
he was rapping.
You know what's crazy? I think Twisted
LL was rapping fast, yo.
I think even Twisted was talking about how this song was an influence for him or some shit.
Oh shit, really?
On a Vlad interview. Yeah. He was talking about this song.
Was he on Dope or what?
Y'all come on, like this is one of the most lyrical LL Cool J songs in history, man. Like
wait a minute. Time out.
Yes. One of the most lyrical LL songs. If I had to make a whole list, top LL song based on lyricism, this might be my top 3. Top 3 all the way.
You're crazy.
For me, it's to the break it down.
Yeah,
that one too.
It's crazy that Twister said that song that you're talking about. Why do we call it Double Influencer? I think influenced him, I believe, because I just recently listened to his first album. I think it was called Wrong with the Mouth, I believe. But I thought Kamikaze or hell, even I thought Red was his first album, but Kamikaze was his 4th album, and Zen was his 3rd. I found out he had 2 albums before that.
Yeah, that first album, I love that first album, Running Off the Mouth. He had that.
I believe he's on Loud Records. I believe on that first album. Yeah. I believe that was Loud's first release. He was his first artist.
Yeah, he was, because he was discovered by that Book of World Records for the fastest rapper and shit like that.
Yeah,
it's kind of crazy that Loud Records didn't even talk about about Twista being on that label at one point. They always talk about Wu-Tang or Alcoholics, Mobb Deep, Big Pun.
I mean, they didn't know what to
I'm
do
glad with it.
They didn't know what to do with Twista, though.
Hell, they didn't put out any other artists. I mean, John Adams was sounding loud hell. Davina, was it? I think it was a group affiliated with Alcohols or Alcohols was affiliated with. It was called Madcap, I believe. They had an album out on Loud. It was like '93, I believe.
Yeah, I know.
And I believe one of the members of and it become contributing to on Kendrick's To Pepper Butterfly, right? I think his name was. I think one of the members ended up contributing to Kendrick's To Pepper Butterfly.
Yeah.
What you know, and said the hell with this review.
Yeah, that was crazy. Hell.
Anyway, next song is Going Back to Cali.
Now this is a great record here.
This one, you know, it's crazy. LL did not like this song. Him and Rick Rubin.
Of course he didn't.
My bad, bro.
You good? Him and Rick Rubin, they actually got into it because of the fact that with this song, it was like a different Rick Rubin beat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the fast-paced Rick Rubin shit like he was doing for Run DMC and all that shit. It was like a more laid-back kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Which all these years, before I heard this record, I thought Bobcat did this beat because you would think LA Posse would have done this shit. You know what I'm saying? But it was actually Rick Rubin.
Like an LA Posse beat.
Yeah, and LL, you know, he was just saying some shit, but then now he considers to be one of his best songs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this song right here, if it wasn't for this song, we probably would not have Biggie's Going Back to Cali. And this song has also been sampled by other people. No. Let me explain, because this song was more like a tribute to Cali in a weird way. Like Biggie's Going Back to Cali was like a tribute to Cali, but at the same time as him saying, I'm gonna come wherever I want to come.
And he went back to Cali and got killed.
That part too, but anyway, I mean,
yeah, you know,
it has a different meaning for Biggie compared to LL.
Right. And this is also on the Less Than Zero soundtrack too.
That was a good movie.
That was a classic movie right there.
Yeah. Speaking of first zone,
was Adam Rock and the Beastie Boys in that movie, or was that a different movie?
Ad Rock was in there?
That was a different. I know which movie you're talking about. That was a different movie and shit.
Okay.
Him and the girl was in the car, and then they went in the pool and shit.
I saw that from that Beastie Boys documentary. I laughed.
Yeah, I couldn't stop laughing, yo.
But yeah, man, I love the line where he said, it was on the third verse. I always love it. He's talking about, I'm going back to Cali, rising, surprising, advising, realizing she's sizing me up. Her bikini, small, heels, tall. She said she liked the ocean. She showed me a beach, gave me a peach, and pulled out the sunset. I was just like, okay, I know he's not serious with this track, but the way that's the few times that whispery spoken word flow worked.
Yeah,
it worked. Yeah, hell, it worked more than I Need Love. I said it. You know what I'm saying? Because
I felt like you sounded. I think the flow was good on I Need Love too. I think it's a love song.
Yeah,
you need to whisper on every love song though.
Yeah,
just be like when you hear Hey Lover, he's not whispering, but it's calm.
Right.
And I don't think he knew how to do that back then for those love songs.
Even on the Mama Said Knock You Out album, that song 6 Minutes to Pleasure, hey baby, I know what you want. He got it better with that one.
Yeah, he got better, right.
That's one of my favorites.
He got better with time too.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, you know, this one, I love this. I don't know what LL was thinking when he said he didn't care for this song at first. And one more thing I forgot to mention. This song was also based on Rick Rubin moving to California at that time too. So this is also another interesting track. And this is for Q, but Bow Wow and Omarion sampled this song for Hey Baby and shit.
Oh God, no.
They did what?
They sampled this song, Hey Baby.
Why did he even give them permission to do that?
Hey,
I might be sound crazy. There's like a story for some. It was some odd reason. It's on some weird shit that I listened to because because I listened to Go About the Carry like since 2009. I heard that song back in '09, and then I heard Bound on the mornings where I was like, nah, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear someone sampling that song again until like last year. Until last year when J Van Mafia and Danny Brown came out with that album "Scaring the Hoes." That was that, when he had that song called "Run the Jewels." That was crazy. That was crazy. I'm like, okay, now that made me like, okay, now it's weird, but this is weird. It's like weird, but I actually like it. How they do it. I like that over the what Bow Wow in the morning is doing.
yeah, that Bow Wow song, I was like, nah. Anyway,
What? I try to figure out what it's called. "Run the Jewels." That's the name of the song. Song on "Scaring the Hoes." "Run the Jewels."
yeah, that one, yeah.
And
All right.
and that's the most crazy. And that's like the best title album title 2023. "Scaring the Hoes." I'm
Definitely.
like I'm like I'm like they're scaring the hoes. We're scaring the hoes tonight with this
Uh,
one.
Next song,
I think it's a great record, and it's rocky, it's rock, it's jazz, it's rap. You got the scratching on it, and the flow for LL. Like this is the one time where that flow that he used actually fit the record, and I like the video as well. And this is a good. This is probably one of the best records on this album.
dare I say, is one of the best hip hop songs ever. Dare I
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
All right. So, next song we're gonna talk about the cassette version, the Crime Stories track. So, I didn't talk about this on the original review that I did, but I'm kind of grateful I want to talk about this one now because this one really just reminds me of the song "Illegal Search" from the Mama Said "Knock You Out" album. I kind of feel like it's more like a precursor.
Yes.
The beat definitely has like a very. Y'all remember that show Dragnet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dragnet. That
I think I saw.
it has like
I think I saw it. I think it was on Me TV, I believe, at one point. I think it's Dragnet.
yeah,
I was on Me TV at one point.
yeah. Like it had like one of those like 70s, 60s crime shows kind of thing, like Kojak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this one, I'm not gonna hold you. This one was not a bad song. I wish this was on the CD version. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of felt like the label, they kind of felt like it was probably too gritty for LL Cool J. They probably put that on a cassette version of the track too. You know what I'm saying? Some labels do that. Some labels
They've done
they
that,
will
yeah.
say out some songs.
Or they
will try
have
to
an
fit-
R&B nigga singing on the song like 800 fucking times for no reason.
right, because like the labels will pretty much say this much because in the cassette it's like more for the hip hop crowd. They love the tapes more. The
You
regular like
remember the Das Effects "Hard Like a Criminal"? That wasn't on Dead
ooh,
Serious.
it
They
wasn't.
put that on the single for Straight Out the Sewer.
Yeah.
It was
the
too
B-side.
hardcore for Das Effects.
Yeah, definitely. I love that song too. That was a dope
Yeah,
mention.
that was great.
But yeah, man, like this one right here was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I said, it's a precursor to Illegal Search. I felt like he was trying to do some shit with this one.
Man, I don't know.
Go try.
You go, Troy.
It was good.
Try.
I liked it. It should have been on the CD version too. You know, I don't think it was the most grittiest that LL ever came out with, but you know, the record labels were just tripping out at that time. So
Right.
I don't know what Russell been smoking or what Leo been doing, but that song is actually my favorite song on the album.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite song.
dope.
Okay.
I like the beat. It was dope. I like the beat. I like what he's talking about. That was crazy. I don't know which one's the hardest beat on the album.
Oh, I know. Why do you think they call it dope? It's the hardest beat.
Either that one or why do they call it dope? Do they call it dope? It's the hardest beat. Because I kept switching this that song and Crime Stories. But I found out the reason why they did not put it on vinyl CD is due like time constraints, I believe.
Right. That's also a good point too.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're going right back on track.
Just like how Quincy Jones had to cut short "Lady in My Life" because it was too long.
He cut short a lot of songs, actually, to be real with you. Because Billie Jean was actually a longer song too. It was supposed to be like 7 to 8 minutes.
There's actually a video of Grandmaster Flash cutting that up doing a tutorial.
I saw that shit years ago.
Yep.
All right. Next song. It Gets No Rougher. So
hold on. I know the first lines. Man. I know the first lines. No, I know the first lines. Let me tell you something about the ABC style. The A, the B, the C, the D, the E, the F, the G, the S, the I, the J, the K, the L, the M, the O, the P, the Q, the R, the S, the T, the U, the V, W, X, Y, Z is bullshit to me.
Blocker, what's up, man? How you doing, Blocker?
What up?
How you doing?
What up?
What's track 11?
You said what?
I thought
hold on. Blocker, you said Blocker here? Block on the chat. Yo, that's my friend Timothy. What's up, Timothy? What's up?
Try. What were you saying, Try?
That's Timothy.
And then it gets no rougher.
Oh, y'all, everyone's just talking at one. I can't. I'm trying to hear.
Let me try first.
What's track 11? Is it Gets No Rougher or Jingling Baby?
It Gets No Rougher.
Okay.
We're doing the cassette version. I was doing the cassette version
okay.
with the tracks. But yeah, we on It Gets No Rougher right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, with this song in particular, this was the other song produced by the Bomb Squad. This was like the unofficial diss to Kumo D. Well, not that's not a lot of people don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Because he was throwing shots at Mo D with this one. And when he was doing the whole the A, the B, the C, the D, the E, the F, he was kind of like mimicking how Kumo D was talking about the ABC style too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, this one was actually not bad. This was actually supposed to have been a single from what I looked up. But Russ preferred I'm That Type of Guy over this one.
Man, Russell Leo should put that at the first thing instead of that On Top of Guy, in my opinion.
Jesus Almighty. You know, it like you really went with I'm That Type of Guy instead of this as the first single. Yeah, I'm was the cocaine really that good, Russell?
Yeah. He was too busy, molesting women at definitely. He didn't know how to promote this album. I didn't like this song at all. I mean, when I hear Jingling Baby, it felt like he was taking shots at Kumo D on that.
He was.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Without mentioning his name. But we knew already at that time who he was taking shots at.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And not a lot of people know about that shit. He was also taking shots at Robin Givens too.
Oh wow. He used to date him?
No, because of the Mike Tyson. That's when everybody was on like fuck Robin to Givens training.
Yeah, the Barracuda and all that.
Yeah.
She was like a doorknob. Everybody got a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like how Drake is now. That's how Robin Givens was at that time and shit.
Man, Robin's everybody Robin's giving us a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Definitely. Anyway. We all said our thoughts on them. It Gets No Rougher.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next song, Big Old Butt. Now, I think when I did the original review, I did not like this song at first, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? But looking back now, it's probably hip hop's first ass song. Yeah. First song dedicated to the booty. If you really think about it, because I'm thinking to myself, I'm just like, wait a minute. There was really no booty songs back in like 87, 86 and shit. I was like, this is really like the first song dedicated to a butt. Not so mixed of the
relationship between Juan and Kathy. What you see is that she accepts
not Jungle
or
Brothers.
Juvenile.
Yeah. You said what?
Or Juvenile.
Yeah. But yeah, this was definitely an interesting song. The video was hilarious too. I don't know what the fuck he was doing, like that Pee Wee Playhouse that Pee Wee Playhouse video he was doing and shit like that. I was just like, okay. Hell. Then he had the Panther in the video too. I was just like, Jalen, man, what's up? What's up, Jalen?
Man, what's good?
How you doing?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Is that the video with the white background? And you see the girls?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I think one of the girls, I think the one in the black, I think I looked up, I recognized her from somewhere. Until I found out years later. Wait, that's the girl that played Onisha from Family Members.
Yeah, that's her. Yep.
Yeah. Her name is Mari Moreau, I believe.
Mari Moreau, yeah. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, man, this song, it's not really one of my go-to songs from this album though, but if I like the beat though, I love the beat to it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm driving down the street and I'm bumping this track, I like to turn this all the way up and stuff like that too, especially if I'm downtown. You know what I'm saying? So I like this song mostly for the beat.
Classic track. This is dope. You want to know what the joke is? Somebody had did this over. You know who did this over?
I know who.
Let me guess.
Yeah, Diddy did it. Yeah.
Season Diddy.
And it was bad. It was bad.
I know.
I felt bad for Little C's. You had to be on this track too, man. Like, come on, man. Why you doing shit like that, bro?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. C's, I can understand. Puff Diddy, no, nah. And then years later, those are the suspect shit on French Montana before he became trash from French Montana and stuff like that on a DVD and shit.
Well, I'm making it a double tonight. God damn it, shit.
Because mind you, this clip used to be on YouTube, but I don't think it's there anymore. But when it was on one of French Montana's early DVDs. This is before he became a rapper. When Run the Max B, when Seeds just came out and he opened her towel. When he opened her towel, like what the, and everybody like what the fuck.
That's why.
That's some suspect shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Song, please.
Oh God, this song.
No.
Oh my Jesus. You know, One Shot at Love. Okay, this is the love song right here. I don't know what the fuck this nigga was on when. So you don't like going back to Cali, but you like this song? This is the.
Was this a single? Yeah. Please don't tell me.
Yeah, it's a single.
This was a single.
God, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a single. It was like the fourth single.
Yeah, that's like, did you ever notice every time you fall in love and it seems like you finally met the perfect match? He's not even okay. Everything is perfect. It seems divine, but for some strange reason, there's always a catch. He's pretty much just talking about loving somebody that doesn't love you. But again, the beat uses this weird ass keyboard presets, hardware presets and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? It's just no. I can't believe this was a single. And then you have
and trust me, it gets worse.
It gets worse.
Oh yeah. And you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You know the weird part about that song? I didn't know there was a video for it.
Oh God, no.
Yep, a black and white video.
I never saw it. Never saw the video for this.
You don't want to see it.
No.
But the good thing about it, that single didn't do well. It was the least successful out of it.
I can see why.
The whole album didn't do well.
Sounds fucking depressing. That's what it's.
Yeah, it was the worst.
The album's still on platinum though.
Yeah. It's crazy that one shot. They had a video and the song charted, and that song was the worst charting out of all of them.
Who bought this album? I never bought this shit.
But like I said, this album was still successful. I'm telling you, but at the same time, it wasn't like the hip hop crowd. They said it wasn't as good as the first two, but the pop crowd loved it.
Everybody thought LL was finished after this.
Yeah. Don't call it a comeback.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
The way LL sounds on this was bad. The singing is bad. I didn't like it at all. This is like might have been his worst love song ever.
And that's saying something.
Yeah.
Especially in the 2000s. I actually agree with you on that, Troy. I actually agree with you.
Well, he had better love songs in the 2000s than this shit.
Give me Paradise.
Love You Better is was better than this.
Give me Love You Better. Give me
Paradise was better
give me
than this.
Baby with the Dream
Candy.
over this one.
Yeah.
His version of Candy Girl.
I didn't like
that. That was from the Phenomenon. Oh God.
I didn't like that shit at all. From Phenomenon? Fuck
You ain't
no.
like it?
Nah, I don't like that whole album.
I only like 2 songs on this album, and the 2 songs are the singles. The rest of it you can keep it. I don't want to be mentioned if we hear about this album.
That album is just hilarious.
I'm not talking about the first year Phenomenon. I'm talking about 4 3 2 1 and Father. That's the only 2 songs I like. Everything else,
I agree.
Everything else, they'll keep that shit. I don't know what LL and Diddy was thinking.
Anyway, all right. Next song. One of my favorite LL songs, 1-900 LL Cool J. Nigga, come on.
Yo,
this song right here.
This is dope.
Classic.
This should have been a fucking single.
This is dope,
Thank you. I always talk about this song all the time. I always talk about this.
You know it's dope if Kid Capri was playing it when he did a Def Jam tribute a few years ago.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And like LL was just killing it with the wordplay on here too.
Exactly. Like just the way that first verse alone, like I motivate, accelerate, devastate, and dominate. I don't smoke crack, so I won't lose weight. Give me the pussy and the money and the mic, and I'm straight. Go to the restaurant, give me a steak, and cook my chicken with shake and bake. Then the slick Rick this. And biting my rhymes ain't slick. I got the gold teeth marks all over my dick. What?
Oh, yeah.
This song was so good. Jay-Z redid this for 1-900 Hustler. That's how dope it was.
That is crazy.
And then y'all know who else used this beat though? Dolly, 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 my baby.
Yeah,
come on.
That was a
honestly, Supercat used that beat.
On the hook.
Yeah.
Every time I think of that Herbie Hancock sample, I always think Supercat. I love it when you call me Big Pop. It's your stop, the rock drop. Ooh,
Supercat. Man. I see you shivering. Check the flavor. Biggie Smalls is delivering.
Yeah.
How was that Puffy had a longer verse than Biggie?
I don't know. Be outside. That wasn't outside with us.
His verse was bad.
At least Third Eye had a longer verse than Diddy.
Yeah.
Third Eye did his thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way Third Eye said it in the beginning, he said, "Blame, blame. Who's that?" Was Supercat.
He was dope.
Uptown. Oh man, come on.
They could have Diddy off of that track.
They could have had Heavy D on that.
Yeah, Heavy D would have been better.
He should have been on there. Man.
The crazy part, I looked up about Jesse West, aka Third Eye. He was the first rapper to use the word bling on a rap. But the way he bling, he mentioned like a phone.
Fun fact.
Really?
I thought it was Cool G Rap that was the first one to use bling.
Yeah.
Nah, because Don Baby. I know Don't Like Count 93, but Jesse West was the first one to say the word bling. But he referenced like a phone ringing.
Oh, I never used that. I never knew that. Okay. Anyway, cool. But yeah, 1-900 LL Cool J. I mean, this is like my second favorite track on this album. I mean, track right here. This again, y'all niggas talk about he went soft on this one. Like, come on, this is lyrical. This is lyrical exercise he was doing on this one.
This is LL at his best right here.
Yeah.
Right. This should have been a single. This should have been the first single, man. Like,
come on. All of them 800 love songs on this album, man. Like, yo, this really should have been a single, Russell. What the fuck? God damn.
Yeah, I guess it's getting better. Then goes up and down, up and down, up and next song we go down again.
Now let me ask you guys this one. Let me ask y'all this. Cactus album from Third Base or this album though?
Cactus album.
Cactus album.
That was better album.
Yeah, I have to go with Cactus myself because Cactus was on some other. I always say them niggas were like the white EPMD on some real shit. Like P Nice was like the white equivalent.
It was like that was Russell's way of trying to replace the Beastie Boys.
It was.
Yeah.
Like that's how Maurice Starr was trying to replace New Edition with New Kids on the Block.
Oh my God, I knew you
Or
were
how Puffy was trying to replace Faith Evans with Mary J. Blige.
Yeah,
Like
she was mad at him for a long time too.
Yeah.
Then Maurice started their new cousin became successful. They try to put out Perfect Gentleman. Look what happened now. Now that didn't do well.
Right. Anyway.
And then they dived again. And then the roller coaster dived again. Sorry. Hold on. And then it goes down again.
Okay, next song is Two Different Worlds. This one, I don't like this one.
Skip it.
Skip.
So,
skip. Fuck that.
I didn't like the girl singing on this one either.
Yeah.
Who the hell?
Yeah, you keep it.
Then we have Jealous. Yeah, I don't like this one either.
I think he was high when he did this track. I think he sounded.
He tried to do some gangster shit. It didn't sound right for him.
He sounded dusty.
Yeah.
I like the beat. That's it. But I didn't like LR. You just be too slow.
For him, I think Ice Cube could have pulled that off better than LL.
You know who sampled this track, right?
Who
Eminem. Eminem sampled it for the first album, Infinite.
And Nas for Dr. Knockboot.
I forgot about that one.
Nas did it better. I like his verse.
He did. All right, next song, Jiggling Baby. So this is not the Marley Marl remix. This is actually the original version with more of the bass line and shit like that.
I'm glad we got a remix.
You know, when I first heard this version, because I grew up on the Marley Marl version, but this version, I'm gonna be real with you, I did not like the beat to this version.
Yeah, I don't like
it. It sounds like something that could have been left off from Bigger and Deffer.
Yeah.
But with this one, this was like technically the more uncensored version when it comes to Jiggling Baby and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of interesting too because while he was promoting this album, that's when he went to Marley Marl's radio show and he asked Marley to remix this track. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to redo his own vocals to make it more radio friendly and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I prefer the Marley Marl remix to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that beat perfectly fit LL Cool J and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? I love the video, the house party. The video is iconic.
Yeah.
This version, I'm not gonna hold you. I actually grew to appreciate this version more. You know what I'm saying? But I don't care for the beat. The beat was just hard. I don't like the beat.
Antoine said the remix version is overrated. I've never heard nobody say that.
Whoa. You know, he's not the first one. A lot of diehard LL fans say they prefer the original one.
I love the remix, man. And the remix was used by so many people. Music Social, he used that for a single.
Not music.
Yes, music used that.
You mean the Tracy McGrady?
And even the lyrics, like, I'm top notch, you still playing hopscotch. Now I'm gonna do you while the party people watch you. Real funny. You tried to go for yours, but I don't know why you never had no go for before. I love the lyrics. Classic record.
Yo, I didn't know there was like two versions of the video for Jingling Baby. It's the same video, but one was like 4 minutes, and the other one's the same video, like 5 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. You said there's two versions?
Yes, there's two video versions. It's the same video, but I think one of them's like a longer video version.
The video, they played the remix. When the video came out, they played the Marley Marl remix for that.
Yeah, I know that.
That's all I meant. The video, like, it's the same song, the two videos had the same remix, but I think the video was kind of longer. One video's longer.
I gotta find that. That's interesting.
Might be a longer cut for the video.
It was a longer cut because one of them is like 5 minutes and 23 seconds. It's called the extended version, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the version where he starts off on the phone and stuff like that? Talking to
they had it on the regular version too.
Okay.
But the end, but like in the longer version, after you shut the door on the other guy, and then go that one, that version, that part.
Okay.
They left that in.
Now, we all said our thoughts on Jiggling Baby before I go to the next one.
Yes.
Yeah, and last time downhill.
Now, I actually like this. Is actually one of my favorites on this album. Believe it or not, Def Jam in the Motherland. Me and Troy always joke about this track, the title. We always joke about this title and stuff like that. Me and Troy always joke about this title, the title of the track. You know what I'm saying? Because this was like his Public Enemy, his Boogie Down Productions track, and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? And this one right here, I'm not gonna hold you. This one I actually grew to like, because I think when I first did this album review, I was like, I didn't really care for this too much. I respected what he did, but then re-listening to it now, I feel like I gave it an A for effort, pretty much. Now, it's not as Asiatic as Big Daddy Kane, because it's not as 5% as Kane level. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I feel like LL, he was trying to answer to his critics and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like he was listening to Stetsasonic Africa before he did this record and shit like that too. So
yeah.
AFRICK. That's my joint, boy.
And the sample they used was dope.
I don't think Ella. I think if you give this song to like Jungle Brothers, they would have killed it.
Yes.
That time, Tribe, they would have killed it. Like LL.
It didn't.
It's like at that time, like every rapper had a Motherland song.
Yeah, and I think he was just riding that wave too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because like I could really see Tribe doing this, Jungle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then what I did like the sample though.
Man, no one.
Hey, yo, turn your TV down. Turn the TV down a little bit.
Sorry, my mom's watching TV. Anyway, I still didn't like that song since the first time I heard it. I thought the beat is because of the beat. It's too. I can't say too. It's too house music for me. It sound like Jungle Boy should have been on either on the first or the second album, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Or any native tongues rapper during the late 80s or 90s should do that.
Money Love did records like this.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Go on, Reg. No, wait, Tyson, you go.
All right. Next song, Change Your Ways. Another love song. Jesus, bro. We didn't have this much love. We didn't have this as much love songs than Mr. Smith, but yeah, this was not good at all.
No, not like this.
For some odd reason, I thought it's sounded like a motivational song, but I found it was a love song. I'm like, nah, hated it. Didn't like the song.
Yeah.
Is this the last song, or is the next song?
I was already exhausted by the time I got to this one.
Okay.
All right. And then the last song, Jack the Ripper. Oh my God. One of the greatest diss tracks in the history of hip hop. I love To the Break of Dawn. I like The Ripper Strikes Back, but I always go back to this one. This one right here was iconic. I mean, this is the perfect example of a diss track being commercially.
Hey, nah, go ahead. I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw him do this at the Apollo in '89. I think I don't know if it's on YouTube or whatever, but
I saw it. You know, bodied it. Yeah,
I believe he performed that song, and it was on Club MTV. I believe, like I know, like 87 or 88, or it was on Club MTV. He performed that song.
Yeah, I saw that. The one where we wore a red and white suit and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't know. I didn't think of Club MTV. I didn't know that the location of that show was actually the Palladium at New York.
Yeah,
it was.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
you know what's crazy? Kumo D is still bitter that he lost this battle, yo. You know what he says, right? His fans aren't intelligent. If you look at it from my perspective, I'm better than him. I'm like, yo, just admit that you lost, man. That's like Melly Mel saying he don't remember battling KRS-One. Because you lost.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like Death Blow was a very dope and underrated diss track. He kind of ripped LL to shreds on that one, and I'm an LL fan.
Mm-hmm.
But Jack the Ripper though, he had lines where he would just. This is the perfect example of braggadocio and attacking your enemy, like how he would like your head with oil, lots of oil, make it run like water, watch it boil. Because I made him play it, made him say it, made him okay it, made him obey it. Huh? Prince on the ground, on the prowl. How you like me now, punk? You're living foul. Here's what my game is. Killers what my aim is. I washed up water needs to wash. I was like, Jack. I was like, this right here, man. Like, this is how you do a diss track right here. This is what Drake should listen. This is what Drake should have been listening to when he was going after
motherfucker.
But he don't have it in him. Drake don't have it in him.
This is what Quavo should have been listening to.
Because he doesn't want to lose any of his fans.
This is what Quavo should have been listening to when he was going after Chris Brown. This is the
this is what Drake should listen to, and he should listen to this. No Vaseline, how?
Hey, yo, this whole
Ether or anything, but he didn't listen to anything. Hell, Quavo should listen to that too. To Chris Brown. And speaking of Chris Brown, I get new respect for Chris Brown now, man.
Ew. But anyway, yo, this whole Drake and Kendrick shit is the reason I still got writer's block, and it's been going on for 2 weeks, man. I can't even write. I want to see something really happen. Like, I want to see somebody fall down the steps tonight or something, man. Like,
no.
Like, have somebody argue with each other or something, man. Damn. Like, I haven't written a joke in 2 weeks because of this shit. God damn, man.
I've been on a creative spirit. Like, I don't know about you, but I've been on the.
Because this is all everybody's talking about, yo.
Even CNN, I'm just like, what y'all know about hip hop? CNN, Get the fuck out of here.
Try.
Even it start getting overblown. It start getting overblown. That beef, which I'm not gonna mention because we all know Troy's gonna be irritated about this. But
it's just why would I be irritated? I don't care.
He's not gonna be irritated.
That's not stopping me from living. I could kill us.
Exactly. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. It's just too overblown now.
It is.
I think the kid that made that put the album for the last track that DJ Mustard produced and put his address on Google Maps, put his viewer's house on Google Maps and shit. That was crazy.
They all talking over one another.
All right, hold on. Okay.
I want to hear what
let's try talking.
That's the only reason why it's overblown. Like, the fact that CNN is covering it is because they didn't even cover Jay-Z and Nas when they were battling.
Or Jada
They didn't even cover 50-year game.
Since Jay-Z and Nas, it was like we haven't had two major artists in rap battle like that. So that's why it's overblown. But we knew this was coming at some point. Yeah. And we saw the outcome. And like I said, I give Drake his props for going at the best. That's what he's supposed to do. Because J. Cole didn't do that.
Yeah, shit's overblown. Not only CNN now covering it. Let Tyson talk. I'll talk last.
I already said what I had to say about the battle. I'm not talking about
I said what I had to say, man.
I said what I had to say too.
All right.
But yeah.
All right, but
hold on. Y'all said what y'all had to say about Jack the Ripper?
Yeah. I thought it was hard. I thought the best diss track LL made.
It's not one of my favorite. I still love To the Break of Dawn. I love the Ripper Strikes Back, and even I Shot You when he took shots at Ice-T and Hammer, Modi.
Yep. Still
the breakthrough was good too. He took shots at Shan.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good too.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Not only that beef right now is overblown. Not only is CNN doing shit now. TMZ, a lot of celebrities that don't know about rap now talking about it. I mean, just still overblown right now. All right.
So
I'm done. I'm done.
So when we give our thoughts, I want everyone just to talk. Like, make sure we give a chance to everybody to talk when we give our thoughts on this album, because I know we all have different opinions on this album.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go first on this one because I feel like it's gonna go from best to least with this review.
Okay. Which one go first and which one go last?
That's how
Wait.
I was just going to get into that.
Okay.
I'm going to say my thoughts. Try's going to say his thoughts because he's been here the longest and shit. Then it's going to be Ant, and then it's going to be Christian.
Okay.
I don't want no one talking over nobody. I just want to make sure we all give our equal thoughts on this album because I know we all have different opinions. Like this gonna be like the Snoop Dogg paid the cost review. I just want to prepare y'all because I know somebody's gonna disagree with somebody. I just want to prepare everybody.
Did you finish that whole bottle, by the way?
I have not been drinking this whole review.
Oh no, I'm talking about from the last review.
Oh no, I still got some shit left. I still got some shit.
Bet.
I told you I'm coming back on my drinking. Look at me. So anyway, all right. Let me say my thought. So everyone, breathe in, breathe out. All right. This is LL Cool J's most underrated album in his discography. Next to 14 Shots to the Dome. I feel like the love songs to this day have not aged a bit. I never would like the love songs. You know, the spoken word flow, I could care less for certain tracks though, but you know, I do feel like lyrically it's just as good as Bigger and Deffer, in my personal opinion. I feel like he stepped his game up lyrically. The marketing of this album was what really threw me off. You know, I'm that type of guy should not have been the first single. If it was me, I would have probably made Why Do You Think They Call It Dope the first single, then 1-900 LL, then I'm That Type of Guy, then Big Old Butt, and then if you want to throw in a love song, I'll probably throw in You're My Heart. Jack the Ripper was, Going Back to Cali was already a single and stuff like that too, so I'm not going to count that. But it kills me, you know, that the hip hop crowd, especially these hip hop lists, when they talk about the worst hip hop album, this is always within the top 10. And I'm looking at myself like, y'all really have not heard a lot of worst hip hop albums and shit. Because you guys know me and Try, you know, we've talked about literally every LL album, literally. Even though the ones, even I haven't met you, but the ones we still give our breakdown, our thoughts, and everything. The 2000s was not a good period.
Nope.
It was not, but you know what? I was like, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of LL, so I want to hear it for myself because I don't want to be like these reviewers that be like, "Oh, this album is trash." Well, name your top 5 best albums from the song. You can't name it. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why we do this shit is to highlight and give our opinions, our authentic opinion. We don't go by the mass appeal. Y'all know me. A lot of the albums that people hate, I love. A lot of albums that people love, I hate. This album.
Come on, the abstract, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna give this album a 4.3 out of 5. All right, tries on you.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I like some songs, you know. It's not the worst album ever. Because damn, I can tell you that for sure. May's second album is worse than this. China Doll was worse than this. It's not the worst album ever. But I don't feel like it's one of LL's best albums though. You know what I'm saying? The love songs were terrible. I think the love songs were like some of his worst songs ever. But you got some joints. The album wasn't promoted the way it should have been. Going Back to Cali was a great record. You know, Jingling Baby, Big Old Butt. 1-900 LL should have been a single. The Jack the Ripper joint was dope. It had some standout tracks, but overall, I think like a lot of the other songs were like just track filler. You know, I didn't like the production for a lot of the other songs. You know, I'm giving this 2.5. I don't think it's a great LL album.
Jesus.
Which was, and even he will say why he kept saying don't call it a comeback, because when Mama Said Knock You Out came out, the sentiment was, well, this is a classic album, and he fell off after working with the Panther, but he redeemed himself with Mama Said Knock You Out. And then Mr. Smith was a classic, another classic after that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's even touching Radio and Big and Defo. I think it was just one of his mid to lukewarm albums. But it's not one of his worst albums compared to the shit in the 2000s.
Oh,
I can't play nothing over Definition or Authentic, Exit 13. None of those albums were good. You know, Phenomenon, another bad album. You know what I'm saying? But This is better than all of those albums, but I don't think it's one of his best albums. But I'm giving it 2.5.
There you go.
I bet. So, yeah. I mean, oh boy, uh, I agree. 1900 LL should have been the first single off the album because of the ill wordplay and the cadence he had in there. That was like classic LL right there. You know, what else did I like on here? I'm one of those weirdos that like stuff everybody doesn't like. So I did like Def Jam in the Motherland, even though it was different for him. But you know, I liked it. Should have been a single since everybody was on that conscious vibe back then. You know, love songs, I skip them all the time with good reason. They should have been left on the album. I don't know what the hell you were on, Russell, at that time, but bad move. Let me see what else. And you know, overall, it's definitely not a 5 mic album for sure, but I say it's a solid 3. It's a solid 3 because there are some hidden gems on this album. You know what I'm saying? Right. So yeah,
I'm gonna keep it short, simple. 3.5 out of 5. That's it. I'm just there's half the album. Like some songs you guys mentioned, I did not like. Even the love song, like the love songs, can be left off the album. Like who said this should? I think Tyson's right. 1900 LL Cool J should have been a single. The first single, I believe. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
All right, so there we have it. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen too. So, all right. So this is LL Cool J's "Walking with the Panther." This album is pretty much one of his more rarer albums and stuff like that too. So if you can find it, must have. It's not expensive by any means, but if you can find it, must have in your collection for my diehard LL fans. So I'm gonna end this video off right here.
Go on. I got. Yeah, let's see. It's rare. Rare like the J30 Maxwell's from 1990 and 94 are rare now.
Huh?
So like the Nissan Maxwell from 1990 and 1994, the one that like because back then I always see them. Now I didn't see them anymore. They're like non-existent anymore.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You lost the one with the 4-door sports car detail sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so
and by the way, my aunt Liz, Uncle Henry used to have one, like a white one, with the SE with the spoiler.
Yeah. Anyway, so tomorrow we're gonna do Ghostface's new album, Guns N' Roses.
Oh boy.
What time?
Midnight tomorrow.
Yes. A lot of people are saying that they don't like it already.
Oh shit! Here we go.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on this one.
You know, the experts always have an opinion, and they swear they're right.
I might be in the chat. But I listen now. But I might be in the chat.
All right. We got some dope heat coming this week too. This upcoming Tuesday, we're gonna go back to the Motown side of things. We got 2 reviews Tuesday actually. We got DeBarge with Rhythm of the Night at 4 p.m. Really can't wait to talk about that album. That's another album I said I didn't like at first, but
just talk about the whole last movie if that's the case.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I never liked that movie. I tried to get into. I never liked that movie.
That was my movie back in the day. So.
Maybe I missed. I don't know. But when I watched it for one time, I was just like, "What the fuck, Barry Gordy? What the fuck were you on, nigga?" Like, but
and I'm looking for Bruce Leroy. Oh, you mean Junior?
And then that same day at 11 p.m., we're gonna do Conway's new album SFK, which
that's a good album.
I really can't wait to talk about that album.
That shit's big.
Yeah. Thursday at 8 p.m., we're going to do Erykah Badu's Worldwide Underground, which I really can't wait to talk about that one. Vase might join us for that one. You know what I'm saying? That was going to be on Monday, but I was like, you know what? You said what? But yeah, man. Because Kavase wanted to join us for Mama's Gun and stuff like that too. I was just
but
like,
Kavase been on here before with us. He's a producer, artist.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was on here with Ant before.
He was when we did the Slaughterhouse review.
Okay.
Yeah, that lopsided review to this day, I still don't. That was when the few times me and Try didn't like something and the guest liked something and shit.
Right? That was weird.
But anyway, but yeah, I really can't wait to talk. Really can't wait to talk about Worldwide Underground because that's probably Eric. That was like hip hop neo soul. That's all I'm going to say on that one.
Yeah.
And then Friday, I'm thinking about doing a discussion on the best produced hip hop diss tracks, like the best hip hop diss tracks with the best beats.
Will LL make the list?
He might make mine, but you never know what song. Cause this whole BBL Drizzy, I'm fucking with this old Metro Boomin shit.
God, man.
So it got me. It just got me thinking. Like this has been like a lot of hip hop diss tracks where he had like a dope ass beat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to have like a discussion of the best hip hop diss tracks with the best beat. So something that's never really been done before, but still.
Right.
Yo, man. I think Metro Boomin low key just made that on that beat. When that beat says it all.
Yeah, man.
Okay. And by the way, I told my little brother when I first I ended up trolling my little brother for this playing that song. It replaced the past troll song I trolled Brandon over.
Yeah, man. Anything y'all want to say before we head out? Like try anybody?
No,
I might be coming back to YouTube. Reviews coming real soon.
Go Knicks.
Yeah, Knicks in 5, baby.
Yeah.
And that's it. My reviews be coming soon. I might do a community tab to see what reviews I'm be doing. But I might do every genre be a different name. A different name for a series.
We'll definitely be on the lookout, boss.
Hey, word up.
We hope you all have a good night. Hope you guys be safe. Happy Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see y'all tomorrow night.
Peace, Mom Dukes.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers. Doesn't matter if you're adoptive mama, biological. Don't matter if you're a mama, you're a mama. That's all I got to say. Peace.
Peace.